Good morning, everybody. Or hello, everybody. Depends of where you are. Talking about good morning. Some of you watching it reports early in the morning, and I had a good feedback from some people about the gravitational reports. Maybe I'm going to do a little bit more explanations about this reports because the squares and oppositions, they're a push energy, something that you're pushing away, you don't want to deal with it, or energy that's pushing you to look from within. um, the trine and the sextiles, if you hear these words, those are a long term positive energies, or a little bit halfway short term energies that they're naturally flowing uh, from within. When I telling you divine energies, those are the energies that coming from the divine to you, or you towards divine. Okay, so when you look at the gravitational reports, these explanations of the gravitation's magnetic field that has a your kind of like a reflections over you, because we are all within this magnetic field. This is a collective energy. This is not just personal energy from within you. If you know your chart, you will kind of like get yourself of what that kind of like affects on you personally. Okay, but there represents general informations about the current push and pull with in you, but also push and pull with everybody else. So there's going to be a very good energy that's right now it's coming. That is the push the things that didn't work out, to push the things that you think they didn't work out, but there's going to be a push to understand why don't work out. You're going to look from within to see that maybe the conflict was internal, not an external, because internal conflict from within you, and hiding that internal conflict within, it's going to be coming out to the surface and turns to the external conflict with others for it. Right now, the moon shifted, was about like almost 2 hours, and so shifted from Libra into Scorpio. And the current energy will be this: dive from within, dive deep within the darkness to find the light, this energy of within you to solve the inner battles of yourself, so you can rise into the surface and find the light from within you, to find the shining light from the one that you have in yourself. For you stop the war from within, you stop the war out within everybody else. So that is going to be the energy for overall for the next couple of days. While the moon is in Scorpio, there's a lot of internal work, a lot of inner work, deeply work within the shadow. Okay, but what is the shadow? Shadow, that is the things that you know from within, but they are unknown to others. And when you look at from your shadow inside of you, you're holding things from within. And when you go to the shadow and shine the light from it, you become free. This is like this person who walked inside of it, of his shadow. He find and shine the light through it. Now he's free. He's free. He's happy. He doesn't hold on to anymore uh, this shadow from within. He's not afraid of this shadow. He is who he is, and that is the beauty of this transformation in Scorpio. So if you have something within Scorpio, if you are Scorpio, or your ascendant is Scorpio, or something to deal with, uh, you're probably gonna be experiencing this, because focus of the moon right now, it's within that shadow, to work from within, because Scorpio is always holding the secrets. The freedom of Scorpio is when that secret comes out from within. Now the Scorpio lives free and more powerful, get its becomes the Scorpio king. Okay, that's what this is. If you have to uh, point you a movie to watch, go watch that transformation of this Scorpio king who wins the battle from within himself. He's battling from within, but battle for the truth, battle within the dark for it. And he's ready to even eat the Scorpio just so he can get into this power, but to transform. And that is the beauty of Scorpio, that this is the zodiac sign of the phoenix. The phoenix goes in there, dies, and then gets reborn. That is the house of the dead. That it's resurrection from within. So that's what is going to be in the next couple of days. 7 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is going to be at 2 to almost 3 degrees in Leo, opposing Pluto. Of course, if you're opposing Pluto, you already know about this energy has been lately. I don't want to transform. I don't want to change. The moon is in Scorpio. Is like, oh, come on. I don't want to do this work. I don't want to get into this energy. I'm tired of it. I don't want it. He makes aggravations in me. The moon it's opposing Mars in Taurus is like, no, 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 no. You're pushing that energy, and but also this energy is pushing on you. So the pull of this energy is going to be the inner talk, because there is this trine between the moon and Mercury in Cancer. The moon in Scorpio is a water sign, which is emotions. And now Mercury is in Cancer, which is the family emotions. So now this process of transformation is going to be within you about family, but also the family with you. And you will feel these energies from within. Saturn has a divine energy with Lilith. That is the to look the dark side of the feminine energy, and you will understand that all this you're gonna go through it. And what they said in the United States, they say in English, enjoy the ride. But what right is your right, not somebody else's right. Your right of diving to the this shadow. Enjoy when you do it, because it's gonna be like internal storm, but that storm to help you to transform. Mars, in its way, it's in the second degree in Taurus now. He's working of this masculine energies, pushing, puts pressure. It's like you need to work on this. Don't escape anymore. You can't escape this transformation. And some of you maybe feel uncomfortable, but the ascendant is entwined with Neptune, and Neptune got a sextile with Pluto. If you look at it, the internal visions from what you knew, this energies is going to help you with understand the need for transformation and understand the need about this process of freedom. So be careful at work, please, because this intense energy can lead to really intense communications at work, or things to do with work. Okay, specifically time for a growth from within. The MC is going to join at 8 o'clock Mars, and the moon. It's opposing all this. And you're like, come on, is really, really? Yeah, it's really pushed energy, pressures energy. Be careful with the pressures at work and the pressures energies, because they show you the inner work that needs to be done. They're not just pressuring you, so you can put a pressure out there. When two pressures begins to fight, then poof, kabooms. So careful with the communications. Right now, that looking from within you, there's going to be a sextile with Mars and MC from Mercury, and you will understand that the need of this talk at work within family, or work within the family about the family, will help you. You need to understand at work you also have a family. Okay, don't try to divide all this. Okay, because you're 8 hours at work. So be mindful about 8 o'clock in the morning. At 9 o'clock, there's going to be a divine energies on play for the ascendant. It's at 26 degrees, 27 minutes in Leo. Energies of wisdom. Stop being this control freak. Understand the wisdom. It's going to come in from Neptune and Pluto. That will help you to transform. The moon is still opposing everything, pushing it up, kind of like a pushing on the sign. But Mercury is going to be like, it's okay. Talk to yourself. Fix the things from within. Neptune, it's gonna be very powerful. You might see visions, the green lights, and Pluto's gonna tell you, hold on to this transformation. It's gonna be good. Wait until the end. Just learn about this pushing energy. Learn it. Learn what you're pushing out, and we'll learn what that push it's coming from within. At 10 o'clock in the morning, the ascendant is in Virgo. Beautiful time, very beautiful time. There is no push energies from. It's got a sextile with Mercury, great time for communication. It's got a sextile with the moon, and the moon trines Mercury. This is a very healing time. Very healing time. Also, Jupiter has got a divine energies with the ascendant. And now it's the growth, internal growth from within, internal growth that it is about that you have to heal this, push yourself to go dive from within. Maybe the suffering that it is from within is from within you. Fix yourself. And the divine energy is going to be from the MC and Jupiter towards the moon. That is going to be the time that you get the message. You get the message that go through this, go through the problems, go to situations, go through this problems from within. And you're going to be successful at the end. Look the things at the end. All right, don't focus at the beginning, looking at to the end, and you're gonna grow from this. So at 11 o'clock, the energy is gonna be at 20 degrees in Virgo, and there's gonna be a beauty trine with the North Node in Uranus. Now, kind of like the universe is helping you out, and that universe energy is powerful. It's got a trine with. I have a friend here that she likes to, loves me so much. I try not to. When the energy gets so big, she wants love too, and she loves it. So, to go back to the astrology report up here, the trine with Pluto towards the ascendant is going to tell you, do this job, you're going to heal. And Jupiter will support all that healing with the moon now, with the divine energy. It's going to last it pretty much the whole day. There's going to be some more divine energies in play with, and this energy is also going to be pushed. That's going to be pushed from Jupiter towards oppositions with Lilith. And inside of the family, There's going to be this energy of I don't want to see my darkness. But Lilith has got a divine energies with Saturn. And Saturn is going to reveal the secrets to you, the secret things from within yourself. So 12 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be in Libra. Relationships. It's like really, it's pushing the energy towards Mercury, kind of like you don't want to talk about this relationships. It's opposing Jupiter. You don't see the growth from within. It's opposing Neptune. It's kind of like you don't see the visions. But the divine's energy is on play. Mars, the warrior, it's the divine warrior. It's like, yeah, you really have to look for it. You're trying to escape, but you can't escape this. There is also the MC, it's trining the moon and is supporting the family because the MC is going to be at 2 degrees 25 minutes in Cancer, and Mercury is there at 6 degrees. It is about talk. But what talk? Talk with others about your family, or talk with yourself about the family. You want to be free of this pushing energy towards you. You want to be free. You want to be happy. And Mars, it is like you can succeed. Mars will give you the divine energy to do this transformations because the ascendant is in this pulling energy of transformation. The ascendant is in trine with Pluto at this time, and Pluto is actually sextile with Neptune. And now, through transformations, you're able to see the vision, but you need to transform. 1 p.m., the ascendant is in mid Libra at 14 degrees, 1 minute. Beautiful trine with Venus and Gemini, and Venus is trining Saturn, and Saturn sends divine energy to Lilith. Here we go. That is the combined part of Eve and Lilith coming together for this goddess purpose from within, healing the feminine energy. Jupiter supports the moon, but the moon with communications with Mercury, it helps you to get there, to reevaluate yourself. And the love begins to help you heal. At 2 o'clock, there's going to be a lot of energies going to play the role. There's going to be a lot of pushing energy towards Lilith, towards AMC. There is a pushing energy towards Mars, like you don't want to deal with this. And there is pushing energy towards Pluto. This transformation, like you pushing it, but also the push is back. The more you push unsolved situation, the more they're going to push back. And this is going to be intense moments. Please use those intense moments to look from within, okay? Because the positive energy is that now the moon has this divine energy with Jupiter, grow from within, overcome fears, see the new possibilities, see the new roads from within you. That it's coming from Neptune now. It's trining the AMC and Lilith. Okay, that is about you to look the other side. Don't only look the push. The problem comes in for you to understand the problem and overcome that. And that is the internal conflict, the internal wars that you have from within. So by looking at for a solution to end the wars between the mind, the soul, and the heart and the ego from within, you're gonna look deeper of this. But if the problems are not there, if these push energies are not there, you're not gonna be understanding what you have to work on you. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the ascendant is going to join the moon. Now it's kind of like a focus of the daily energy. Beautiful divine energy with Jupiter. and towards the moon is it's time to take a look deeply from within you. Now the ascendant and the moon, they are trining Mercury and the sun. It is about family, family from within. Are you a have this relationship within you about family? Do you have conflicts within you about family? Do you have the war from within you about family? You will look deeply from within. However, the push energies from Mars is because it's on the other side of Scorpio. Mars is going to put the pressure. It is going to be really pressuring you. But what are you pressuring yourself? The pressure is going to comes in of this desires of control, desire to you to be under control, to be your own way, and that it's coming from the MC that it's in 15 degrees of Leo that opposing Saturn, the karma. Saturn is right now in Aquarius, and he's like, hey, it's a karma. What you got yourself into it, and those push energies, it's karma. You don't want to solve your karma. Well, the karma is gonna come after you. You need to become more wise. Um, the MC is have a this push energy on the moon for it, and this is gonna be that fight from within. Understand that fight and solving that fight, and you are going to find this deeper love from within. Venus is going to be having a sextile with MC and trine with Saturn. So everything it is about to look in the places you never look, deep inside from within your shadow, where the shadow covers the light of the soul, and you find your true self, that inner light right here. 4 p.m. The ascendant it's at 19 degrees at Scorpio, opposing the North Node and Uranus. It's kind of like you feel like you're going against the destiny, but the destiny is pushing you back. And the push is also from Saturn, but beautiful visions of the things that it needs to be done. The beautiful vision of this freedom from within you, this inner freedom when you are free will come in. Um, Divine's energy from Venus towards the ascendant. Now it's revealed to you the love that you always wanted it was in you, but you didn't allow that love from within yourself. So if you don't allow it from within yourself, you don't allow it others to love you within your surrounding. 5 p.m. The ascendant is in Sagittarius. The things get better. The energy is getting better. The divine energy from Mars now it's like, here you go. You did it. Express it now from within yourself. Say what you needed to say. The ascendant is at 1 degree and 17 minutes in Sagittarius, and beautiful pulling energies from Jupiter for the growth, beautiful pulling energy from Neptune, and beautiful pulling energy from Pluto is like transforming. You understand what to transform, and now you can go ahead and express to someone what did you do, what did you transform. The most important part that is to tell your higher self for this, you to give yourself a credit for this work that you get and done. At 6 p.m., the ascendant is 13 degrees, 29 minutes, which is the focus of it. Beautiful trine with Jupiter. You see the growth. But you also see the push from Venus about your surrounding, about love. You go against that love, and the love goes against you. Kind of like internal fight with the love about love. And some of you are gonna feel like I can't win with that love. Nobody can win against love. So the moon is in trine with Saturn, and Saturn is in divine energies with Lilith, and Lilith is in trine with Neptune. So by you looking at your shadow from within, you are going to succeed with everything and be free. But you require some work. The moon is going to be supporting all this, but the moon is going to be opposing, pushing against the North Node and Uranus. So get ready. This push energy is going to be present for probably the next 24 hours. That push energy from the universe and the North Node, it's like there is no escape. You can't escape from karma in the universe. And some of you gonna feel this energy from within. But the universe wants to be free. The question is are you want to be free? At 7 p.m., the divine energy is going to be a lot in play. A lot in play. Now Lilith is have a divine energy with the ascendant, and the divine energy from the karma from Saturn is towards Lilith. Beautiful time. It's like, wow, I didn't see this, I didn't express this, I didn't say this. What did I told myself? What I did to myself? Now I understand this pressure. I feel this pressure's on me. What should I do? You might talk with some people. You might looking at for communications from within, because the moon trine with the sun and Mercury is going to help you from within. Um, this pulling energy with the moon and the sun usually talks about communications with authority figure. That could be a father, grandfather, uncle, someone, an adult, about masculine energy that can help you within the family member. But the MC has a divine energy now to the MC and Uranus. It's kind of like this energy from the divine talking into your soul, because the MC is in Libra. That is about the relationships and the relationships within you, okay, and also relationships with the divine, okay. Beautiful time for you to get touch base with the divine. Suggesting you is to find some quiet time, quiet yourself out to understand what the divine wants to tell you, the divine want to do, but also a time you to tell the divine, like, what do you want? What do you want to achieve with this? Okay, beautiful energy. At 8 p.m., the ascendant it's moving to Capricorn, and it's going to oppose the things in Cancer, opposing the Sun and Mercury. Like, no communications. You don't want to say what you need to say. You don't want to do all this. But the MC and the Moon now they're together. Now that energy of earlier when the ascendant was with the moon is the same energy, but now is deeply within your soul. You talking to your soul to do the right things. Because the MC and the moon are trining Mercury and the sun, and the sun it's um, pulling the energy with Mars and pulling the energy with the North Node and Uranus, kind of like, yeah, you're getting the support. But if your ego is in charge, that it's going to be the pushing energy. You're trying to push that out. But same time, it's the energy is pushing you to solve it, and you kind of like have no inner peace from within. So the ascendant of Dobe, it's going to help you with pulling energy from the moon, and also gives energy to the moon. That is the Capricorn who is like, hey, I gotta get this job. Good, bad, ugly, nasty, smelly, whatever it is, I have to get in this because I don't like these pressures. Okay. If you're Capricorn, you understand this energy. Take a look if you're Capricorn or a Cancer during this time. What is this going on from within you? Okay. But the ascendant is going to be having these pools that come from Mars and Uranus in the North Node. They are like coming in support of helping you to do that inner work. Jupiter supporting the moon, divine's energy there. And it's going to be a lot of divine talk, cleaning, cleansing, looking into the shadow from within. At 9 o'clock p.m., the ascendant is at 26 degrees, Pluto is in 27, so they're both together. Pluto, it's opposing Lilith and opposing the Sun, and also it's squaring Mars, and the Moon and the MC, it's opposing Mars. The same aggravating energy of unfinished business now. It's pushing you and kind of like prevents you not to sleep. But if you did the work, you will sleep. But if you didn't, guess what? It's going to come back and hunt you. Some of you maybe feel this hunted energy towards you. And you're like, what's going on? Well, what's going on? It's in you. You haven't done the job to free yourself. You didn't did this. You didn't did this process of the day. You didn't liberate yourself from this. So what you're not liberating is what holds you. So basically, you not free yourself, so you stay in the cage. You stay from within. But if you did the job, the pulling energy from, which is good energy from Pluto towards Neptune and Neptune towards the MC, is going to tell you, you know what, you maybe not did the whole thing, but you did some of it. You did a good part of it. You can't finish the job for a whole day, but because this is at the end of Capricorn, Capricorn is workaholics. Okay, I have a tendency of work till the death, but give yourself a credit for what you did. Neptune is going to be also trining Lilith and the Sun, and that is the time when you have to appreciate what you did with you about family, because the Sun right now is in Cancer, Mercury is in Cancer, okay, and Venus that trines Saturn, it's helping you that, yeah, you did some kind of karma, job done, well done, be the right thing. It's going to help you to achieve inner peace. But if you does not the peace, is what hunting you. Take a look deep from within of these pushing energies. And 10 p.m., the divine is going to come in. It's kind of like, did you had enough with fights? It's time to surrender to divine. It's time to take a look, new approach. The ascendant is at 16 degrees at Aquarius. It's the new age of Aquarius. Take a look, new approach. Take a look at it from higher perspective. Take a look something different things. Beautiful divine energy from ascendant towards Lilith, towards the sun. There is a divine energy from the Mercury towards MC and Mars. I mean, what do you want? The divine helps you to find the peace within a soul. It tells you, do your work. Okay, fix your this push energies. Do you always want to be like this? Be free. We give you, we support you. All you have to do is the job. Transform, change yourself, upgrade yourself, upgrade your mind. Stop acting with this mind. And beautiful energy within the family. It's beautiful time for family time. For and Venus is trining the ascendant and Saturn. The karmic stuff is gonna be beautiful. You release this, you free yourself up, and you go back into this tough day, because the moon trining the sun and the Mercury, it helps you with all this divine energy from the ascendant and a Saturn. Beautiful time, beautiful time. Okay, and 11 p.m. the ascendant is in Pisces. Beautiful trines with the moon and beauty, Beauty, beauty. A lot of divine energy from the sun, from the north node, Uranus towards the MC. The divine is going to be kind of like fill you up with divine love, with the divine energy in play. Okay, the sun gives that energy, shine and bright, like a god that's talking to you from within your soul. The moon has beautiful trying to make say kite, that is, but the pressures of unfinished business will come. And are you going to be worked out, or are you going to push it back? Because tomorrow morning you have to redeal with them. Find a peace from within. Calm down your mind, yourself, and let the divine does the work from within you. Let them help you do the right things for whatever you pushing or forever pushing you up. So the push can make you stronger, but the push can make you also free yourself. So that was the today's gravitational report. Thank you for watching it. Let's see if there's any question. Good morning. It looks like you have you all myself. Don't you mean July 8th? Also, yesterday I think you say June 7th, and I think you met July 7th. We are in Montana. Yeah, I gotta go change them. Crow Girl, thanks for the corrections for it. I'll go ahead and change them. Thanks for looking that up, because sometimes with all those energies and the people I'm talking with, I am absorbing, kind of changing. I'm kind of like work with these energies and crow. So thank you so much for this. Yeah, CF. Thank you for popping up, and I loved your comment. By the way, guys, thank you for giving me the feedbacks with this gravitational reports. I think that the new road that's coming in, and more people that coming in now into the new, they're gonna need those reports. And now it's resonated in a totally different, beautiful way. And I appreciate everyone's feedback. Someone sent me the feedback that at that time that I said there's going to be issues, and they had issues at that time began from within. So it's not about to predict the future; it's about the weather of the energy, and hopefully this we're going to keep this in force and begin to become a more powerful. Cici, I took your advice you gave yesterday. I slept on my other side and I had no nightmares and I slept great. Thank you. You're welcome, Cici. So basically, if you sleep on the one side, you see the energies that gives you a nightmare. But when you turn on the other side, you turn your back, gravitational back on that energy. And that energy that is there, that energy, okay, doesn't affect you anymore. You turn your back. Now you see the other side of the coin. So, yeah, you're welcome. It's all about gravitations. People are going to learn the gravitations of energies, and they're going to become more and more connecting with and the mirroring neurons, the planets, the way they go. And we are going through this new age of Aquarius, more and more pushing up in there. So you guys welcome. And Crow, thank you for the corrections. Okay, thank you so much. So I can go ahead and change them. All right. Anybody have so many questions that they need or answer? Please write it down, and I can spend a few minutes explain it to you. If there is no questions, I can just close the report. So, do your things within the shadow. We are going to be talking about grow with the shadow side. And today, that's what's going to be. Next questions at 3. Yeah, okay. We are going to have those questions. Thank you, CC, and CF Crow. Thank you for coming into the chat. Guys, send you some love, and we'll see each other. Oh, 13:13 on the clock. We'll see each other in a few hours up here to discuss things in my main channel. So, guys, thank you and be love. Okay. You're going to. Thank you, Crow Girl. Yes, patience is needed within, for real. You have a patience. A lot of people who disrespect the patience, then they see your other side. Okay, they see the other side. Yeah, and I have a lot of patience because I understand that the evolution process takes time. Okay, it takes the time. But even right now, within this new way, with this new cycle that now begin with Jupiter, we begin to kind of like we had an upgrade that came in and help us out to see. Now we're sharing what we see, okay? And we have to have a patience because we don't see the whole picture of the new cycle yet. We just begin to see some of it because Jupiter moved into Aries, and then it's going to come back. We haven't seen the full cycle. The full cycle will begin when Jupiter officially moves back into Aries. Then it's going to take off. It's not going to return anymore back into Pisces. Now, this period for that retrograde, it is about to introducing that new cycle. Then it's going to come back and then reintroduce it officially. It's kind of like give us a pilot test version, and now we learning this test version. We are going to have a little shadow work from within when it's retrograde, and then it's going to come back and blow that up, expand that up. So yeah, I have to have a patience with this because I understand it better. But thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, Crow. Hey, love you guys. Be love.